Hey everybody, Von here with the Vonster vlog, and I don't know what day it is, but that's okay. I'm just taking my shoes off real quick. We are going to join up on the mat and get my butt kicked. It's not gonna be so bad, but oh, it has been a doozy of a day, and honestly, there's like a big part of me that really doesn't want to do the regular flow today, but I'm taking that as a personal challenge to absolutely do the regular flow today. So we are continuing to build on the sequence we've been working on for the past couple of days. And we will begin by thanking y'all for joining me here today. Inhaling, exhaling, coming together at the foot of our mat, standing in mountain pose. Sometimes practicing doing the thing we want to do the least, or that we feel like doing the least, is exactly the kind of thing that we need to be practicing, especially whenever it's something that technically is unessential, like doing yoga. Like I could have sat here and just done like breathing exercises or something, which is okay too, but I'm taking this as an opportunity to practice going against what I really am identifying as just my innate laziness, because it's like, oh, I just feel like sitting on my butt. But we're instead going to tackle and do the thing. Inhaling, arms up overhead, plugging into the ceiling, grounding down through our feet. And exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. You can be very static with it, or you can get nice and kind of pulsing in your knees and ankles, maybe some hand circles. And back up. Oh, bringing my hands behind my back. I'm going to interlace my fingers into fists behind me, just like this. Really reaching those knuckles down my tailbone. And then lifting my chest, like my sternum, just lifting that up and really getting nice and deep, bringing my elbows together, opening through the front of my chest. And release. We'll inhale up one last time. And now we will step forward with our left foot, stepping back with our right foot into a high lunge, really tucking that tailbone under, sinking down and in. Inhaling, arms up overhead, exhaling down into what's kind of like doing a backstroke. And if you kind of visualize that you are doing a backstroke through the water and then changing direction like a butterfly to the front, keeping that tailbone tucked under. And now we can transition to the other side, coming right knee over our right foot, left foot up on its toes behind us, tucking that tailbone again. Backstroke. 1, 2, 3. Change direction. Inhaling up and over. Very good. And then we will come back up to the center. I'm actually going to grab a strap. So I'm going to make things just a little different today. So, and if you have a lot of shoulder flexibility, you may not need a strap here, so you do you. If you don't have a strap, you can use a belt or a scarf or a tea towel or something, pair of leggings, like anything to bring for your hands to kind of grip onto. And I'm going to start with a pretty wide grip, but we are here in a wide stance. We're going to inhale and exhale, hinging at our hips forward, and then holding on to that strap. Bringing our arms up towards the sky. Ooh, I just popped in my back. And we can lower that down, dropping the strap, just bringing our hands to our mat or to a block or to a chair, just wherever you are. You can inhale up, flat back, and then exhale, sinking down, a nice micro bend in our knees to protect that joint. And from here, we will roll back up. Let's turn our left toes towards the head of our mat, keeping our back foot parallel to the foot of our mat. And inhale, arms out. Exhale, left knee over our left foot. That officially marks the first day that I've said it correctly, I think. Again, keeping that tailbone tucked under, really controlling the direction of the knee over our foot. We don't want to be too far in or too far out. Extending and growing through our fingertips. And then we will come up to center, and then turning the right foot out. Inhale and bending that knee. Inhaling back up to center, making sure both of our feet are facing the edge of our mat. We'll inhale and bending forward at the hips again, hands to the ground. And we can walk our hands over to the right, shifting our weight over, rolling up onto our back of our left heel to get into a nice inner thigh stretch. Now, as always, honor your body. There's a big difference between not feeling like doing something and really like, no, this isn't happening today. Inhale, shifting over. If you want to get deeper into the stretch, just look up and forward. Up and over. It's something that I find if I'm uncertain if my energy is just completely sapped and it's just not happening today, or maybe if there's just a little bit of a mental block holding me back. Up and over. Because once I get that energy moving, it's like opening up a dam. Even though it's a small opening, I'm just on the mat. It kind of gets, once we get that blood flowing and the breath moving, inhaling up and over, last time on each side, then the energy just starts gushing through until it returns back to its proper rate of flow before the blockage was there at all. Back up to center. Again, hinging at the hips, nice straight back, micro bend in our knees, protecting them. So bend those knees and roll up one vertebrae at a time. Now I'm going to come back to the foot of our mat, and we are going to come down into our Garland Pose, a nice deep yogic squat. You could put a couple of blocks under your booty if you would like some more support here. And you can, if you want to test your posture, just raise your arms up and over your head. Oh, hey, Ember. Yeah. Oh, I love you. Haven't seen you hardly all day. You've been so busy. And then keeping that same posture as when you have your arms like kind of extended above you, bring your hands to a prayer position. Or I like to rest my elbows on my knees, and steeple my fingers. And from here, I'm going to bring my feet much closer together into a toe squat. And I'm going to brace my hands onto the ground. And I'm not quite, maybe if we come back a little farther, there we go. We can put our knees onto our elbows and start shifting that weight forward into our arms to start building strength and support for crow pose. We have a partner with doing yoga with us today. And I'm going to come just into thunderbolt position. I feel like it's going to take me a lot of persistent practice to get to where I can accomplish a crow pose, but the goal isn't the boom, did the pose. It's the building the strength and the everything to get up to doing that pose. So don't become frustrated by the, I'm actually just going to full on sit on my booty. Oh, because I need a minute. Don't let yourself become frustrated with wherever you're at in your journey. Just focus on the fact that you're taking a step. Doesn't matter if it's if it's a millimeter step, a fraction of a millimeter step, you are taking the step. And that's a tremendous thing. So, and nobody can take those steps for you but you, and so that makes it even more significant and even more tremendous that you are doing the thing. Just going to inhale and exhale. And pet the cat, obviously. I mean, someone's got to. Let's fit in some neck circles here. Oh my goodness. And change direction. I did not realize how much tension I was holding in my body. Continue making very juicy neck circles, really pulling that taffy. Change direction. I don't know if she's in frame, but Ember is being such a cutie. Don't you, Mouse? Okay, let's try coming up into crow again. Now, something that I have seen other folks do but have never experimented with is bracing your upper arms. Like if you need help keeping them in position, you can put a strap around your upper arm, like above your elbows. So again, we're coming into this preparatory pose, preparatory. Getting my hands into position. And then coming back down. That actually helps tremendously. I'm going to make it just a little bit tighter. That might be too much, but we never know till we try. Okay, so now coming back up onto my toes. Inhaling through all of this, especially when it's very challenging. Breathe. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Okay, I'm going to try it without the strap now. Whew, yeah, I'm just not there yet today. That's okay. Every time I try and be patient with myself is another moment of strength building. So, very good. From here, we are going to come into our new flow for the day to help try to build some of that strength that we'll need for getting into crow. And that is, I'm going to inhale, come into tabletop, neutral spine, inhale, exhale, come into plank, and then inhale, exhale into downward facing dog. Really stretching into that back body, releasing the tension out of our neck and shoulders. I'm going to bring my left foot in, lift my right foot towards the sky. Inhale and exhale. Try to touch my elbow with my knee. Inhale up. Exhale down. There's 3. Up and 4 and 5. And come back down to a thunderbolt position where we will rest before starting that same thing on the other side. Just catching our breath. And if you're not quite there into being, I'm barely here. You can maybe have your hands against, like a countertop or, something very, very sturdy that you can have your weight against. Be in that plank position and then practice bringing your knee up, trying to bring it to your elbow while you're in that plank position. Still struggling to catch my breath. That is a very challenging posture for me. Whoo-wee. But again, yeah, we're doing it, you guys. We are rising to the challenge. And it almost feels that much better whenever it's like, I wasn't just coming here from a place of like normal. I was coming here from a place of like extra super lazy mode, exhausted, didn't feel like doing it. So that makes it, I feel that much happier about, yes, we're so close to being done with today. So I can just lay down again. But that's all right. It's good. The more the challenge, the sweeter the reward, I do think. So let's get back to it. We're going to come back down into our tabletop position, grounding through our hands, our knees, our feet. I have my toes curled under. Inhale and exhale up into plank. There's one breath. 2, 3, 4, 5. And then inhale and downward facing dog. Bringing my right foot in. I'm going to lift my left foot up to the sky, inhaling and exhaling down, bringing that knee towards my elbow. Inhale up. 2, 3, 4, and 5. 4 back up and then down. Oh my goodness. Oh, my heart's pounding. Hey, Ember, we did it. We did it, pretty kitty. We did it, y'all. Okay, just taking some few breaths here, stretching my wrists, stretching my side body. Oh, let me know how you guys did down in the comments. I can't believe we're doing that. I think it's like day like either 111 maybe. That could be what day it is. Can't believe like this is so, it's happening, but if every day you bring and you put a drop in the bucket, that's what we're doing every day. It's putting a drop into our bucket, and the bucket's getting some drops in it. I tell you what. Hoo-wee. Yeah, I'm gonna go lay down again. I will see y'all tomorrow. So let me know how you're doing. I do love hearing from y'all. Shout out to Lola and Margie and Janine and Christina and all y'all. There's too many of y'all for me to remember the names off the top of my head. Oh my gosh, I'm dying. Okay. Oh, bye guys. Bye.